So the research article that I prefer to discuss is all about the use of literature in ELT classroom, an effective approach. So here are the abstract of this research article. Defines First, we have a definition of literature in this article. Literature is an effective means of conveying not only in language but also in cultural values and social norms. This research article examines the advantages of using literature in teaching English and offers guidelines for incorporating literature in an English language classroom. So, this article also introduces different approaches and methods to incorporate literature into the English language curriculum. So it also emphasizing its potential advantages in promoting critical thinking, cultural awareness, creativity, language proficiency, and etc. So this article also analyzes how literature can provide an authentic context for learning the English language efficiently. So this article also suggests that the use of literature skills that the use of literature can engage students more actively and provide opportunities for students to develop their communication skills and a meaningful context. By and large, the article concludes that teaching English using literature is a powerful um, teaching approach that can foster students' interest and enthusiasm in language and literature, leading to enhanced learning outcomes and greater language proficiency. So let's have here the purpose of the research article. The use of literature ALT classroom and effective approaches is to investigate and highlight the significance of incorporating literature, like what the abstract said here in this inside the article, into English language teaching or ELT classroom. So it aims to provide valuable insights and practical approaches for educators to effectively utilize literature as a pedagogical tool in language teaching. So this research uses qualitative research, longitudinal research, which means that studying the impact of literature in the ELT classroom, and also it analyzes the use of literature in the ELT classroom. So it analyzing the use of literature is the literature in ELT classroom and its importance. So I will going to um, define the meaning of literature in this article in ELT classroom, and its impact to the to this literature in ELT classroom studies in language in teaching. So the role of literature in ELT classroom is literature has long been recognized as a valuable resources for language teaching. So it offers authentic and meaningful language input, exposes learners to diverse cultural perspectives, and stimulates critical thinking skills. So the use of literature in teaching English has gained popularity in recent years. The benefits of using literature in teaching English are numerous, including improving students' language proficiency and literacy appreciation. So, many teachers consider the use of literature in language teaching as an interesting and worthy concern, according to Sage 1987. So, literature is an effective means of conveying not only language but also in cultural and social norms, as what we have heard earlier in the previous as what I have said in the abstract of this research article. So let's proceed to the advantages of using literature in teaching English. So there are several advantages of teaching English using literary materials, according to Sally. The study of literature has a significant role to play in university English programs, and that a positive correlation exists between literature on the one hand and students' language skills and linguistic knowledge on the other. So first um, the first category we have improving language proficiency. So according to the article, literature provide an authentic context of learning language which enhances better understanding and internalization of the rules, structures, and concepts of language. So students learn new vocabulary and grammatical structures and also idiomatic expression and literary devices through reading and analyzing literary text. They also develop their writing and speaking skills by composing their own literary pieces in response to the text read. So, According to his Manong in 2005, he states that the use of literature as a technique for teaching both basic language skills in reading, writing, listening, and speaking, which is the macro skills, and language areas in vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. So, the second here, the second advantages of using literature in teaching English is we have enhancing literary appreciation. So, according to this research, um, literature exposes students to the beauty and power of language. Of course, that's really true. Language through its style, theme, tone, and imagery. It teaches them to appreciate the different genres of writing, such as poetry, drama, short stories, and novels. Moreover, literature represents the diversity of cultures, allowing learners to understand the respect and values, beliefs, and perspectives of different societies. So,